Get out of the city and into an adventure that moves the whole family. Prepare to be moved. The all-new Nissan X-Trail.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker.
Henry Post Jewellers are exclusive stockists of Pandora in the southeast. Come in and see the large range in store.
SAFM News Briefing.
Good morning, I'm Celeste Mitsu. A 12-month ad campaign aimed at teaching teens about consent is being rolled out. Canberra has spent $40 million on it and they hope to drive down rates of sexual violence in Australia. The ads will feature myths and misconceptions about consent. Australia is looking at making it a criminal offence to vilify a person based on race, sexuality and gender. Communications Minister Michelle Rowland has told Sky they're examining any gaps in the existing hate speech laws.
And we make it clear that as a government, we will not tolerate the kind of hatred and abuse on the basis of people's race or religion.
The ADF is on standby as Papua New Guinea faces a humanitarian crisis. More than 300 people are feared dead after a huge landslide struck a remote village. A 6-month trial in Queensland beginning in August will see public transport fares slashed to just 50 cents. $150 million is being set aside in the state budget for this, and it's all about easing cost of living pressures and congestion on the roads. Repatriation flights continue from New Caledonia with 2 more on their way. Nearly 300 Aussies have returned home since riots broke out last week over proposed electoral changes. At least 27 people, including kids, have been killed after an arcade at an amusement park went up in flames in India. And burnout is being blamed for a huge spike in the number of Victorian teachers. Pulling sickies, it is up 30% in the last financial year.
Meet Hubble, an instant upgrade for TV and streaming. Search separate streaming apps in one go. Get Hubble now for $99 with no ongoing device fees. Applies to small device. Buying or selling, rural or residential properties? Miller, Wan and John. This is SAFM weather.
Today on the Limestone coast, fine with the top of 19. Tonight, down to 5, and tomorrow, mostly fine with a high of 19. And tune into the Briefing podcast on Listener to lift the lid on important issues that matter to you. Download the Listener app now.